Can you beat Plants vs. Zombies 2 without spending any real-world money? That's the question that I will be answering today. Also, only 6% of you are subscribed, so if you are interested in this type of content, consider subscribing. It helps me out a lot and you can always unsubscribe later. Rules: no spending real-world money, which means no premium plants. No rent a plant. Those are all the rules for this challenge. Now it's time to start.
Yummy, delicious!
Before doing adventure mode, I did some events to upgrade my plants. Gameplay will also be sped up to 2x speed a lot in this video. Also, because of me being bad at this game, I had no strategy for this level. I decided to sacrifice a lawnmower to this imp. Oh no, we are one plant down, I said, as another one arrived on the mysterious conveyor belt. I was starting to think I was going to die, but then I realized hot date is way too overpowered. Then, while I was in the middle of fighting the first wave, the second arrived. I thought I was going to die no matter what, but then I realized hot date is way too overpowered. I decided to plant food my mushrooms. This was a game changer. I might actually win this, I said. For once I was actually right. Why are there 5 pirate zombies on my screen? Hot date is still way too overpowered. I just love it when one plant does all the work in a level. Yay, I beat the level. And somehow with my first try. These rewards were not worth it at all. Now it's time for the adventure mode. No, it isn't. It's time for the pea shooter event. Firstly, I skipped the annoying dialogue. I decided to start off by planting some sunflowers. So this video doesn't get too boring, I'm going to tell you some fun facts along the way. For example, you can beat the first couple ancient Egypt levels by doing nothing because the lawnmowers infinitely respawn. I decided to freeze this conehead zombie since I didn't have pea shooters on the bottom lane. Fun fact: when eaten, torchwood explodes like a mini jalapeno. One thing I don't like about PvZ2 is that it gives you way too much plant food at the start of the game. Anyways, we are almost done with the first level of the pea shooter event. Yes, I beat it. Now it's time for level 2. I hate when levels have graves placed so close to the back of the lawn. Wait, why is pea shooter level 11? This is the first time I've ever used Grave Buster outside of PvZ1. And this is the second. A camel zombie already. This feels a bit early. Fun fact, zombies are able to eat Grave Buster and even some insta-plants. Oh no. A huge wave. Wait, is that actually the full wave? That's so small. Okay, I've got to put more pea shooters on the bottom lanes. Yes. Final wave. That was easier than expected. Level 3. Ooh. Appeasement. Why is the first zombie in a level already carrying plant food? And the second? And the fourth? Wow, already the huge wave. Also, why is this in modern day? Every zombie so far has been from pirate seas. Nice. I'm doing great so far. Second wave, let's go. Nice, final wave. Oh no. Yes. I won. It's time to collect my rewards. Oh no. I don't have enough batteries to go to the next level. I'll buy some. It's time for a fun fact speed round. At level 20, pea shooter costs 25 sun and repeater costs only 100. Iceberg lettuces plant food freezes every zombie on the lawn. The basic zombie has 280 health. At level 1, pea shooter's peas do 20 damage so it takes 14 peas to kill one zombie. There are 4 power-ups in PvZ2, electricity, knockback, ice and fire. Iceberg lettuce is the first free world plant. Imitator is the only plant with no upgrades. It also used to be the only plant that wasn't in any mint family. But then, one day, it got put into Magic Mint. Dark Ages is the shortest world with only 20 levels. I started making this video on Tuesday, the 15th of April, 2025. In PvZ1 Ice Shroom does 20 damage, 1 P, to each zombie it freezes. Fun fact speed round over. Yeah, I won. Time for some more energy packs. Level 5. Ooh, nice. I can try pea vine. I should also grab an iceberg lettuce to deal with the jester. Wait, why did I start with 350 sun? I better freeze that imp. Already, a plant food zombie. And a cone head. And a wizard. What? Okay, first wave. I'm doing great. Oh no. It's a jester. I should freeze it so my pea shooters can kill it. I'll have to sacrifice the bottom lane. It ate my pea vine. A second jester zombie. Wow, look, it's a gargantua. Final wave. I'm almost there. Yuppie, yeah, I won. It's finally time to claim my rewards.
Oh my god!
Fun fact about me, my least favorite plant is cabbage pult. Wow, those are the worst pre-planted plant positions I've ever seen. I mean, come on, who puts a potato mine behind a walnut? Also, since we are halfway through the video, I'd like to remind you that if you like this type of content, you should consider subscribing. It helps me out a lot. And you can always unsubscribe later. Yummy coins. Since this is a very boring game, you get to enjoy a time lapse. Alright, time lapse over. I bet you didn't notice I'm already at level 17. Fun fact, Gravebuster is useless. When there's a large amount of graves, Gravebuster can't handle all of them. When there's a small amount of graves, other plants already deal with it easily. Fun fact number 2, you can actually see the peas going through pea shooter stem. In Arena, lawnmowers infinitely regenerate. Iceberg lettuces plant food freezes every zombie on the lawn. Only a couple more levels until the Zomboss Fight. The Zomboss Fight is really boring, so here's a time lapse. And with that, ancient Egypt is done. Thanks for watching.